me to the Garden of Growing, where we always have fun and we grow by knowing. Let's go! There you are. Welcome back to the Garden of Growing. Let's take a look in my garden pail to see what we're going to learn about today. I see some numbers. I see some beads. I see some dirt. I see some Play-Doh. I see my sticker sheet and my garden scene. I think we're going to learn a little bit about how to plant seeds. We learned a few weeks back about how flowers grow. Today we're going to talk about how we plant seeds. First, let's get our play dirt out. If you don't have play dirt, you can use some baking goods at home if it's okay with your parents. You can use flour or sugar or coffee grinds, or you can use some real dirt from the backyard if that's okay with your adult. Go ahead and get some dirt. And I like to put it in a tray so I don't make too much of a mess. And you remember who lived in the dirt, right? Squirm the worm. There he is, hanging out in the garden today. Of course, with Cat the caterpillar, Lady the ladybug, and Blossom and Bloom are Boogie Bud friends. I'm just going to go ahead and put some dirt in my tray. And I'm going to use my imagination and take my beads and pretend like those are seeds today. So when you get a seed pack, you remember what they looked like, right? They have directions on the back of them. And they let you know how many seeds should go near one another and how far down in the dirt you should plant those seeds. So I'm just going to take some colorful beads and pretend like they're seeds today. If you don't have beads at home, if you have Cheerios or something like that, you can even use some coins if your adults will let you. You can go ahead and put them in the dirt. And you can decide however many you'd like to plant and however close or far away from one another you'd like to put them. There's something that we can use to help us figure out how far away something is from another thing. It's called a ruler. There are lots of different types of rulers, and they help us to count how far one thing is from another. And we can count in centimeters and inches and feet. And we can even count in yards. So it's a good way to help us plant our garden using a ruler to decide where exactly we want to plant our seeds. I'd like us to practice some counting again today. So let's pretend like we're going to plant our seeds 2 inches away from one another. So let's count by twos. This is a little bit tricky. First, let's count by ones. Let's count all the way up to 10. Let's count 1, 2, good, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good counting, buds, 9, and 10. Good counting, buds. So let's pretend we wanted to plant 10 seeds. Do you see all my beads in my play dirt that I pretended to plant? I love playing pretend. I'm going to put Squirm back in the dirt where he likes to be too with those seeds. Now, if we were trying to plant each seed 2 inches away from one another, we can practice counting by twos. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of my numbers back in my number board here so you can help me. And we're going to count by twos. There are lots of different ways to count. We can count by ones, twos, threes, fours, 5s, 10s, lots of different ways. Counting can be lots of fun. It can be also a little bit hard too. So it takes a lot of practice, just like most things. So let's try to practice counting by 2s up to 8. So we would skip the 1 and go to 2. We would skip our 3 and go to, what number is this one? 4. You got it, buds. We would skip the 5 and go to number 6. And then we would skip the 7 to go to number 8. Then we would skip the 8 to go to number 10. You've got it, buds. So we would count 2, 4, if we were counting by 2s, 6, 8, 10. Great job, buds. So let's go back to our beads or whatever you're using as seeds in your play dirt today. And you can put those seeds or beads anywhere you'd like into your dirt, but make sure they're covered so they're well protected for when they start to grow. If you remember, we talked about what plants need to grow, whether they're flowers or vegetables or fruits, whatever we're planting in our garden. They need water, they need sunlight, they need a safe place to grow, and they need a lot of care. So let's go ahead and cover up those seeds. There's Squirm the worm taking care of my little seeds in my dirt there. And we'll show you some pictures of our seeds that have started to grow into little flowers. I'm so excited about our flower garden this spring and summer. So I'll show you those a little bit later. Now, let's go ahead and take out that Play-Doh. If you have some Play-Doh at home, and let's make some beautiful flowers with our Play-Doh today. Let's make 4 petals on our flower. So we can count by 2s to count petals. 1, we would skip. 2, 3 we would skip, and 4. So we would count by 2s. 2, 4. Very good, buds. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 petals on my flower. And I'm just using a plate as a little background today, since my tray has all of that dirt and seed, all of those seeds in it. And I'm going to do just some beautiful petals. I'm making a purple flower today. What type of flower are you making? And my purple flower has 4 petals. It should look it should look something like this. And I'm going to go ahead and make a nice stem. And when flowers first grow and plants first grow, usually you'll first see that stem growing out from the ground. And then you'll see leaves, and then you'll see a bud of whatever's starting to grow, whether it's a tomato plant or a beautiful flower, or maybe even some strawberries or something like that. So now my flower looks like this, with its beautiful stem, leaves, and its flower petals. Now let's count by 2s. 2, 4, 6. Excellent, buds. We have 2 top petals, 2 bottom petals, and 2 leaves. Good counting. You're getting to be so smart. Now I'm going to also put a little center in my flower. That would be where the flower makes its seeds so that new flowers can start to grow later on in the garden. There's my flower. How does yours look? Great job, buds. You're doing really well. Now, I like to play around with the Play-Doh a lot. I love to make lots of different garden scenes. You can make whatever you'd like. Maybe you can make a worm like we did a few weeks back. can make a snail like last week. One of our friends, Kayla, sent a beautiful snail in. Thanks, Kayla. You did such a great job. Your snail is beautiful. You remember we talked about how slow snails are and how we have to be patient. So whenever we're planting anything, we have to be very patient in order to give it time to grow. Just like when we're learning math or different subjects, it might be a little bit hard for us at first. We have to be patient until we understand it. Sometimes things are very hard to understand. So it's okay to take a little bit longer than somebody else to learn it. Now I'm going to go ahead and take out my sticker sheet. And I'm going to make a little garden scene on my grass paper. If you don't have things like this at home, you can keep playing with your Play-Doh or in your fake dirt, or you can use whatever you have around you. Because remember, we can all do different things. They don't have to be exactly the same. And I'm going to go ahead and choose a sticker that has 4 petals and 2 leaves, just like the Play-Doh flower that I made. So I can count by 2s again. 2, 4, 6. What comes after that, buds? Do you remember? 8. Good job. And 10. Excellent. Great work, buds. You're getting to be so smart. I love hanging out in the garden with you. I'm so glad you come to visit me every week. Remember, if you'd like to get some sticker sheets like mine, your adult can go to my website or click on the link underneath the description of the video. And they can order you the same exact one, so you can do stickers along with me or whenever you'd like. I'm going to put a beautiful sun, because remember, our flowers and our plants need sun to grow and water and their safe place. There's my stickers for today. I love using lots of different things in the garden. I had a lot of fun using those beads as seeds today, and our Play-Doh, and also our stickers. I love to see you week to week. Can't wait to see you again. I'm going to go ahead and take out my looking glasses. Let's see what color I'm going to find today. I see some pink glasses today. Remember, when you leave the garden, take a look around you and look at all of the things that you might see growing. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the seeds that we put into the ground a few weeks ago. Actually, they're not quite in the ground just yet. They're in our planters until they get strong enough to go outside. We have to be very patient, waiting for them to grow a little bit stronger and a little bit bigger before we do what's called transplant them into their outdoor space. Some of our flowers might stay indoors to stay a little bit safer and so they can continue to grow. I'm so excited to watch them keep growing and blooming. And Blossom and Bud are so excited too. So we're going to keep you posted with all the progress of our beautiful flower garden. Now, remember, when you leave the garden, put on your looking glasses, take a look around you, and see what types of things you see growing. You can also practice your counting by 1s or by 2s. Now that you've learned how to do it, you can try to practice counting a little bit higher with your adult. You did a great job today. And remember, what is that thing that I mentioned that helps us to figure out how far something is from something else? A ruler. So take a look around and see if you have any rulers at home. And ask your adult if maybe you can learn how rulers work and how they help measure you to see how tall you're growing. Maybe your adult can even measure to see how tall you're getting. You did a great job today, buds. Thanks so much for coming. Can't wait to see you again. Remember, no matter what bud you are or what bud you see, you can grow to be any kind of bud that you'd like to be. See you real soon.